birthdays this week, but let's celebrate a few different ones.
Happy birthday to Robert Pattinson. His birthday is May 13th. He's known for the movie The Batman.
Happy birthday to Debbie Ryan. Her birthday is May 13th. She is known for the Disney show Jessie and the movie Radio Rebel.
Fifth graders will be coming to school this week for a tour. Make sure to be super welcoming.
On Thursday, May 12th, the final 8th grade speech meeting will be held during Tiger Time. Please sign up if you're trying out for the promotional speech.
Tigers, can you believe there's only 14 days left of school? Where's the time gone? Get all your assignments turned in and end strong so you can be proud of all your accomplishments.
Speaking of accomplishments, those that have earned a Tiger Stripes card this trimester will get to attend the Tiger Stripes Assembly this Friday.
Please make sure you're respectful, responsible, and safe while you attend. Cell phones need to be put away while you are present. Here is Mrs. Steffen for more information about it.
Hello everybody, and how are you doing? I'm getting ready for our first and only Tiger Stripes Assembly of this school year. I am Mrs. Steffen. I am here in the gym where it will be transformed into something fun for you. So, we're here in the gym where you will be attending the assembly with your tribe, but I will go over that with you a little bit later in this video. So you will enter in through these doors, nice and orderly. Your teachers will be here to guide you to sit into the bleachers. We'll come over, have a seat in the bleachers. Now, I see there are no cell phones out. Very good job, ladies. Alrighty, they have their Tiger Stripes in hand because I will be giving away prizes and I want verification that you are who you say you are. Alrighty, so they're gonna sit here, they're gonna participate in activities, games we'll be playing, and they will be respectful, safe, respectful, responsible, you know, our PBIS, good stuff. But these students have a special role because they will be in the assembly, helping to bring some fun into the school. Alrighty? Now, let's travel over here to my whiteboard. You guys want to come over to the whiteboard where we can explain, well, Mrs. Steffen, when am I going to the assembly? Who am I going to the assembly with, right? So we're going to come right over here to the board, and I'm going to explain this to you. Teachers, I'll be sending out an email with the schedule and everything on for Friday. But in the first assembly is all 6th grade tribes. Yes, you will go through your day, and then at the end of the day, after 7th period on Friday, you will go back to your tribe, and then all 6th grade tribes, and then these 7th grade tribe classes. We have Mrs. Hubbard, Mr. Harlan Grand, Mrs. Lane, Mrs. Swisegood, also known as Hallisey, formerly, Miss Taylor, Mrs. Cole, Mr. Lapina, and Mrs. Ramirez. You all are attending the first assembly with your tribe. Moving right over here, we have the second assembly. All 8th grade tribes. If you are a teacher that has 8th graders in your tribe, you will attend the second assembly, as well as these following 7th grade teachers, Mrs. Enwia, Mr. Canepoli, Mr. Vargas, Mr. Himes, Miss Gearhan, Mr. Bulla, Miss Dennis, and Mr. Roster. Alrighty, you see your name here or here. Make sure you know which assembly you will be attending. Alrighty, I will be emailing that to your teachers too, so they have that information on hand. Now, did I leave anything out, girls? No. Nothing else. So no. Be here if you made Tiger Stripes with a good attitude, ready to have some fun. Bye for now.
It's going to be a lot of fun. We can't wait.
Hey 8th graders, would you like to share a special message to any friends, teachers, or staff members that will be shared on our last Tiger News? If so, sign up for Mrs. Ramirez Tiger Time for this Wednesday to be recorded.
Now here's Samaya with this day in history.
Thank you, Ashlina. On this day in 1994, Nelson Mandela was chosen to be South Africa's first black president. Nelson helped South Africa's racist system of discrimination. Now here's Tristan with our social skills and mindfulness exercise for the week.
Thank you, Samaya. Our social skill of the week is complimenting others. Complimenting others can help because it can make people around you feel better when you compliment them. It can make people feel more confident and comfortable around you. Plus, it makes you feel like a better person, as small things go a long way. Our mindfulness exercise for the week is stretching. Stretching can help you by relieving stress and giving you a small break to think. Stretching moves your body to get rid of aches and cramps that could be distracting you from your work. Now here's Jasmine with an unusual holiday.
Thank you, Tristan. Today is Mother's Day in Samoa. We celebrated Mother's Day May 8th this year, while in Samoa, it's a day after. In Samoa, the value and importance of raising a family and honoring your parents is shown by making the Mondays after Mother's Day and Father's Day, public holidays. Now here is Roman with this week's weather.
Thank you, Jasmine. As you can see here, on Monday we will have a high of 78 and a low of 51. On Tuesday we will have a high of 84 and a low of 54. Then on Wednesday we will have a high of 89 and a low of 58. Then on Thursday we'll have a high of 89 and a low of 56. Finally, on Friday we'll have a high of 91 and a low of 56. Now here's Antonio and Jesus with jokes and trivia. Thank you, Roman. Here's a joke for you today. What's the best thing about Switzerland?
What?
I don't know, but the flag is a big plus.
Oh, because the flag and the fuss. Anyways, here's a trivia for you today. When did Ukraine gain its independence from Russia? 1864, 2015, 1991, or 1945? The correct answer is 1991. Let me know if you got that one right. Anyways, back to Jose and Ashley now at the news desk.
Thank you, Jesus.
Our tigers were asked if you were an animal, what would you be and why? Let's see what they had to say.
If you were able to be any animal, what would you be and why?
I would probably be a panda so I could just sit around and eat food all day.
That's cool.
If you were to be an animal, what animal would you be?
I'd be a snow leopard
Why would you be a snow leopard?
because they live in the mountains and where it's cold, and I think that's cool, and I live close to like Asia and stuff, and I think those places that have them cool look cool too.
Yeah, snow leopards are pretty cool.
If you were able to be any animal, what would you be and why?
A cat, so I could be mad for no reason and get away with it.
Why would you want to get away with being mad?
Because I mean, you're a cat. People would just really won't assume anything.
Okay.
If you were to be an animal, what animal would you be?
I would probably be a sloth.
Why a sloth?
Cause I'm kind of like a laziest person and I like to sleep a lot.
Oh, okay, me too.
Yeah.
If you were to be any type of animal, what animal would you be and why?
I'd rather be a penguin because like they're big and they're really fluffy and they take care of their babies like when they're born. They try to help them and I like to help people a lot.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
If you were to be an animal, what animal would you be?
An eagle.
An eagle? Why would you be an eagle?
So that if I see any like sort of food anywhere, I can easily just swoop down, grab it, and just fly away.
That's smart, that's smart.
Thank you, tigers, for your responses.
We'd like to share with you words of wisdom for Mrs. Tevis.
Good morning, Tigers. Mrs. Tevis here. I was asked to share some words of wisdom, and until yesterday, I wasn't quite sure what I would talk about. But I wanted to share a few experiences I had yesterday while in classrooms on campus, and why those experiences were eye-opening. I was in a classroom yesterday, and I was working with a student and just kind of explaining out loud how a solar eclipse and lunar eclipse works. You know, it's been years since I've taken a science course, obviously. And I tend to think out loud. So I'm like talking and processing, and that's just how I learn. So I'm thinking out loud and I'm kind of working this out and I'm asking questions, and I'm sure I got a few things wrong. And another student made a comment to me, basically like, aren't you on staff here? Like, shouldn't you know this? Like, how could you not know this? You know, basically kind of insulting my intelligence, which is fine. I mean, I'm pretty confident in my abilities and in my intellectual abilities, so it was fine. But my thought was like, man, if this 13-year-old is making a comment to me about my intellectual abilities, like what does that person say about the next 13-year-old over who's asking a question about math or science? You know, it's just an interesting experience. But then I was in a classroom, 7th period, and a student was explaining to me his science project, what he had done some research on. And I couldn't recall exactly which mission to the moon it was. And I had some questions, and I was like openly like asking some questions about the mission. And a student said, "Did you even go to school? Like, did you even get an education?" And again, it's fine. I wasn't like incredibly broken up about it. But it was just really eye-opening to me, because I realized like this is why, students are afraid to like ask for help and get clarification. They're really afraid that if they ask something, that other students will make them feel dumb or will make fun of them for asking for help, which is so weird, because to me it's backwards, right? So I think it's the students who don't understand, who are getting clarification and asking questions and getting help. Like, those are the smart ones. Those are the ones who care about themselves and will go on to do great things. And I'm not sure where there are some students who don't know the answers either, but maybe they're just super insecure and they question their abilities. And so because they don't feel very smart, they kind of verbally attack the students who are really intelligent and bright and just seeking to understand. So I just want to encourage you guys, don't be like that. Like, be that student who cares about yourself and your education and that knowledge and gaining knowledge and seek to understand and try really hard to block out there's always going to be like haters and people who are just so judgmental and they make mean comments and they just don't feel good about themselves. So they want to like put us down. Don't be like that, but be like me. Like, I'm not afraid to put myself out there, and it's okay if other people judge me for it, but I do want to understand and I want to be successful and do well and, be that kid that asks for help and gets understanding. So the other 90% of the class is like relieved that someone else needs help too and is asking for clarification. So those are my words of wisdom. Sorry, I've got the sniffles. I caught my son's cold. But just wanted to bring that to you. Hopefully that changes the trajectory of someone's life. And I don't know, maybe you needed to hear that today. All right, take care, guys. I'll see you around.
Thank you, Ms. Tevis, for those awesome words of wisdom.
Now, here's Fabian on sports.
Thank you for that. Now it's sports. There are no sports this week, but I'll tell you a little bit about Jackie Robinson. Jackie Robinson was a professional baseball player who became the first African American to play in the MLB in the modern era. Robinson broke the baseball color line when he started at first base for the Brooklyn Dodgers on April 15, 1947. Now here's Rodrigo with Movies Corner.
Thanks, Fabian. This week's movie is Sonic 2. After settling in Green Hill, Sonic is eager to prove he has what it takes to be a true hero. His test comes when Dr. Robotnik returns, this time with a new partner, Knuckles, in search for an emerald that has the power to destroy civilizations. This is a great movie. I recommend you watch it. Back to you at the news desk.
What another great show. I'll leave you with one final thought.
Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is our courage to continue that counts. Winston S.
That's all for today. Tigers and Roses, stay safe, respectful, and responsible. Thanks, and we'll see you next time on Tiger News. Ka-chow.
Thank you, Samaya. Our social skill of the week is plumbing.
Thank you, Tristan. Today is Mother's Day in Samoa. I paused a little, huh?
No, just
Samoa.
78 and a low of 51. On Tuesday, we'll have a high of 84 and a low of 54. Then I'm just trying to restart.
Thank you, Tristan. Today is Mother's Day in
Samoa.
Okay.
Samoa.
Okay.
Thank you, Samaya. Our social skill of the week.
It's okay.
birthdays this week, but let's celebrate a few different ones.
Happy birthday, Robert Peterson.
Thank you, Samara. Our social skill of the week is